Do you work physical labor? Find yourself too tired to work out? Watch this for some answers.
Our next caller's Adam from Ontario.
Adam, what's happening? How can we help you?
Not a lot. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Man.
Good. It's awesome being able to see you guys like this. This is actually a real treat here.
Right
So
on.
Thank you.
What you got
hope
for
you guys
us?
are doing good. So, yeah, I'm sure you guys got my question there. I work, a long day's construction. I have a hard time getting to the gym after work. I seem to be really burnt out. I've tried going to the gym after, but as soon as I get there, I start working out, doing my squats and deads, and I end up finding myself wanting to give up just after like the second set. I'm pretty sure I'm getting all my carbs in. I'm aiming for 160 to 180 grams of protein a day. And I just can't seem to figure out what's going on. I know my sleep's been a little wonky as well. I'm not really getting any good sleep. I'm aiming for about 7.5 to 8 hours, but I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. So I'm hoping you guys could shed some light.
The answer was in your question, or what you just said. It's your sleep. So you work construction and you work all day, right? So you're active all day long. What kind of construction do you do?
So I'm in residential construction, so I help build houses.
Yeah. So you're really active all day long. Your sleep is off. This is 100% why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Yeah. A workout that I would do with you would be like a MAPS 15 style workout where you're doing 2 lifts and you're out. You literally go to the gym for 20 minutes and you leave.
And have you toyed around with the idea of maybe doing it before you work or at lunch or something like that? Like, is
that possible?
Not during work or anything like that. I was thinking about in the mornings, but anytime I wake up in the morning, I'm just so tired, just so dog tired. I'm trying to get myself up and just get going because I got to take my dog out, got to make myself breakfast, and I'm usually at work by 7, so I'm up around 5. So, I mean, usually the workouts that I've been doing are usually full body anyways, and it's usually 2 times a week. Trying to get those in.
What's your caffeine use look like right now?
I've actually slowed it down over the past year to about maybe 3 cups up until around 12 because I used to go to town on it. I love my caffeine, so it's about 3 cups and up until 12 o'clock, and then I don't take any more.
Now the focus should be on sleep, figuring out what's wrong with your sleep, and now what could be wrong with your sleep.
That's why I asked about caffeine.
Yeah, is that you're doing too much. So one of the signs of overwork or overtraining is bad sleep. So you'll see like athletes or people who lift, they don't even have active jobs. Let's say they work in an office, but they do a lot of workouts, and then all of a sudden they're like, man, I just keep waking up throughout the night. I don't get restful sleep. What the hell's going on? And it's because they're overtrained. They're doing too much for their body. That might be one of the reasons why your sleep is a little off. I would take a week off of all strength training. You could try supplementing with a good adaptogen just to help the body deal with the physical stress. Ashwagandha is a good option. And then when you get back to it, I would do MAPS 15. That would be the workout program I would do.
Yeah, I like the idea of MAPS 15, and I like the idea of actually not even thinking about the workout, but just trying to optimize the sleep first, right? Yeah. So MAPS 15 is the protocol. We'll send that over to you. But really evaluate, and it could be a lot of different things when it comes to sleep, right? Like I know I have a lot of things that I'm guilty of that fuck up my sleep. One of those being if I do drink caffeine too late, or I have too much of it, or I'm on my phone or on my computer past the sun going down, or I'm just binge watching Netflix late at night, and or I eat really late that night. Like, so all those things are culprits of fucking my sleep up. So I would, if I'm you, I'm looking at all that. Mm-hmm. It's like, before I even think about what my goal is in the gym, I'm like, let's first nail this down and let's prove to myself I can string 4 or 5 days of like really optimizing my sleep and not, checking all those boxes of not doing the things I just listed off and making sure it's good. And then you'll probably feel good and feel like you want to go to the gym. That's what I'm seeking for, is I'm looking for like
to feel good.
Yeah, I want you to want to go to the gym before I tell you what you should do at the gym. It's like, we need to figure that piece out first. And so focus on that. And then when you do, you don't need much because you're already a very physical, active guy. MAPS 15 will do you wonders.
Yeah, and magnesium might be something good to take before you go to bed as well.
I've played around with magnesium for over a year, and I've kept going. I've kept it going consistently, like every single night.
Okay.
I've even tried the 3-2-1 method for about a month. Like, yeah, the one that I've actually found out on your guys' podcast. I can't remember who talked about it though. And I thought that was really interesting. So I played around with that. I didn't see any results. And then my girlfriend, actually, she went and seen a naturopath, and she's been getting good sleep ever since she went and seen one of those. So I'm thinking about going to see one of a naturopath as well. So
Yeah.
Might be
Yeah. Your
good,
body's a little overwhelmed.
That's
It
worth
sounds
the
very much-
investment
totally.
too.
Yeah. 100%.
okay.
But I would go
Okay,
week
well.
off, MAPS 15, and then take it from there and see if you could get some good sleep towards the end of that week off.
I really appreciate all the help, guys. I really do. That's
got
awesome.
You got it, man. We'll send that over to you.
I really appreciate that.
All
Take
right,
care.
brother.
All right.
Thank you.
Who was it that talked about the 3-2-1?
It's Cabral.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Was it Cabral?
Yeah.
I believe
You're right.
so.
It was Cabral. That's
Yeah, I know this might be one of those too where it'd be good just to track and really peer in on the sleep, like with one of those oral rings or
Yeah.
something that can do some like non-invasive way to do it, just to get, because really it's the deep sleep, so quality sleep that I'm sure he's missing.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you guys ever experienced that where you're training so hard, like too hard, and then it messes up your sleep?
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course.
I mean,
Totally
you're
affects
just
that.
you're overtired. You know?
I'm like ridiculously sensitive to getting bad sleep versus good sleep. Like so my Oura Ring, I can score as low as 60 to as high as 90, 92.
Depending on a few things.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Depending on all those things I just said, I'll range that far of like that much of a score
Yeah.
discrepancy. And it has a lot to do with like making sure I check all those
But I
boxes.
mean, do people underestimate like the physical toll that construction puts on the body? It's a lot.
That's we didn't even suggest that to him, but that's he's a perfect person who I think is a good investment too. Like Oura Rings, it's a one-time investment. You got it. And then, and again, it's
Give
not
you
the,
some objective measures.
yeah, exactly. It's not the end all be all, but if you're really trying to get to the bottom of like how that's what I love about the ring is that's how I use it is mainly for my steps, mainly to see the things that I'm adjusting. Am I getting a better night's rest and move me in the right direction?
Well, it especially feels like he's been trying to figure out all these different interventions and what's like working, what's not working.
Yeah.
And so like if you're really kind of like trying to nail this down, it makes sense to track it a bit more intensively.